And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We are live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. You look at the Warriors. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either.
Right now, looking at the Warriors, they've lived up to what was expected of them more or less, I think. But some of their fans probably had a little more in mind.
Well, fans always have more in mind, Clark. I mean, everybody wants their team to win it all. But I think this team has performed admirably to this point, and they've been rock solid. And we'll see if they can maybe make a push heading into the playoffs.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. It's Lee and Bogut inside, and it's Curry in at the one. Well, looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but a very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad. Glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much.
Now Curry. Following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Curry attacking. Tries again. Cannot hit. And Phoenix the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. Losing to Sacramento.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. Passes to Bogut. Plumlee with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his first 2 points.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, you know, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Green against Curry. Pass to Iguodala. Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Fires from deep. And they will fall over the back on the play.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Thomas checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Curry dishes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Tries to snap the cold streak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern, repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension, but when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
The Suns making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting fives, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting five was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit.
There's Dragic with the three, and he gets it to go.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson outside. There's the dish to Curry. Beyond the arc. And that is good. Curry's got 7.
And I think, last season, Warriors coaching staff tried to play the starters together to help develop their chemistry. But when the bench platoon went in, the other team typically took advantage and made a big run. So as the season wore on, the coaching staff went to a more blended lineup approach in an effort to keep more scoring on the floor.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They've gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Markieff Morris. Warren comes in for Green, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Goran Dragic.
And the Warriors also making some moves to get more offense off the bench. Very resourceful front office, and they knew that was a priority.
Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Suns have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Thomas goes in. Morris passes to Tolliver. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. That's good. Spades has got his first basket of the night.
Well, no defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Stripped it away. One-on-one fast break. Here's Barnes.
Watch out.